Well, hello, good morning. I'm Lisa. Welcome to the Adventure Channel and welcome to your Rocky Mountain National Park Trail Conditions Report for the week of April 6th, 2026. I'm here at the Lockvale Trailhead on a beautiful April morning, and it is just nice out, a little bit of wind, blue skies, very unusually warm temps for April, and I'm looking at dry trail here to start out. So I brought my microspikes and my snowshoes, which are useful tools in case the snow is high or deep higher up or soft higher up. So yeah, I'm taking them with me just in case I might need them. We did have about 18 inches of fresh snowfall last week. I don't know what that'll mean because the warm temperatures probably melted most of it, but I would like to, and that was up in the park, not down in Estes Park. I would like to go up and check it out and take you with me and show you what the trails in this area, the Bear Lake area, the Glacier Gorge area, are like this time of year in this year. So come with me, check it out. See you up on the trail. Like I said, I'm starting out in dry trail. I wore my lighter boots today because even if I have to put my snowshoes on, I don't anticipate I'm going to need heavier boots. You can see the green popping, the green of spring popping in the trees and the foliage. Yeah, seems like a really, really mild April day so far. So last week I mentioned on the channel here on the Rocky Mountain National Park Trail Conditions Report that my book, the Rocky Mountain National Park Complete Hiking Guide, is available on my website now for purchase. And a bunch of my viewers out there ordered the book. This is so exciting to me. Thank you so much to every single one of you who ordered the book last week, and it's on its way to you. And I'm really excited for you to get it and start planning your next adventure into this most amazing national park. And anybody else out there who's interested in buying my book, go on my website. There's a little link there where you can click buy book and I'll send it to you. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. It is also available through great vendors all throughout Estes Park. So you can actually walk into a store and purchase it and flip through it and see it. But if you don't have that opportunity because you're not in Estes Park, this is a great way for you to access the book through my website, lisasadventurechannel.com. Check it out. Get the book. Thank you so much, everybody. So I'm encountering patches of snow and then patches of dry trail. And that causes me not to want to put on my microspikes because they're dull enough already. And when I walk a lot on dry trail and rocks, they get even more dull. So I've been dealing with just going over the patches of snow in my boots, and it's been working fine. It's warm enough that the snow gives a little purchase, just a little bit of softness so I can grip in just with my boots. So it's working out fine like this. We'll see about what happens when I get higher, if the snow gets more firm, or if there's more of it, like a continuous long stretch of snow instead of intermittent snow and then dry trail. I might still put them on. We'll see. It's warm. I had to take my jacket off. Yeah, but I'm having a great time. It's so beautiful. All right, as I show you every week, I'm at this junction between the trail that goes into Glacier Gorge toward Mills Lake, Black Lake, and destinations beyond, and the trail that goes into Loch Vale to the Loch and Sky Pond and beyond. And there's a trail that cuts off right here that goes that way, not this way toward the loch, but that way that goes to Lake Hayaha. I'm doing great here along the trail, just in my boots. Like I said, it's intermittent snow and then dry trail, kind of like you're seeing right now. So I haven't found it necessary to put my microspikes on because the patches of snow are reasonable enough, because it's warm enough to get a little bit of purchase in them. And yeah, I don't want to make my microspikes any more dull than they are, even though I did get a new pair of microspikes, but I hesitate to use them on anything except Long's Peak because I'm trying to save their sharpness for when, you know, it's more of a life or death situation than if I just kind of slip and fall on the trail up to the lock. So I'm using my dull microspikes, or at least I have them with me today. But yeah, I haven't put them on yet, even though I'm going across some icy sections here on the trail. They're not very long, and they haven't been unreasonably icy or snowy. I've been able to get good enough purchase that it's working for me. If I need to put my microspikes on, I'll stop and do it, but until then, I'm going to keep going like I'm going, and you can come with me and check out the journey along the way. All right, I'm coming over to this beautiful overlook that looks into the upper gorge right below the outlet of the lock. And as you can see, there's even more open water this week, and it's melting quickly, even with that snow we got last week. So these warm temperatures are just making March and April seem like May and early June. But hopefully what they're predicting for next fall and winter, fall of 2026, winter of 2026 into 2027, this super El Nino that I've been hearing about will bring lots of moisture to make up for this paltry year of snowfall here in Colorado. We can only hope. Yeah, we can only hope. And if I didn't say it before, Colorado's snowpack is about 27% of normal, and so we only have about a quarter of the snow water equivalent that we usually have here in Colorado in a normal year. So a quarter of average, that's just not good. And I'm really hoping that we don't have too many devastating wildfires this summer because of it. And I hope in the coming years we can get enough moisture that our dry soils become more moist, so that even when we do have a drier year, it doesn't become catastrophic. So yeah, fingers crossed that the weather patterns shift toward more favorable for what we need. Okay, I'm approaching the lock in all its majesty. A little bit more ice on it than there was last week, just from that storm we had that dropped about 18 inches of snow up here. Yeah, it's kind of slushy actually. I don't know if I'd technically call it ice, like water ice, but definitely slush ice. Let's go check it out. All right, for your Rocky Mountain National Park trail conditions report for this week, get on out here. It is just beautiful in the park right now. I brought my microspikes and I brought my snowshoes. I didn't need them for this trail, from the Glacier Gorge Trailhead to the lock. But if you're going to go off trail at all, you're going to need both of those tools. Or if you're going to go higher than these middle elevation lakes, you're going to need them as well. So you'll have to carry them for a ways if you're going to go higher, if you're going to go farther, but they'll be worth it once you really need them. I had a viewer, one of my regular viewers, she's so great. I had her comment that she went to Thunder Lake and she definitely needed snowshoes and microspikes on that trail. So, and that's farther than this lake. So yeah, just bear that in mind, but come on out to these beautiful trails in Rocky Mountain National Park and enjoy it, because it's just a perfect time of year. Thank you so much for watching the channel. I want to give a shout out to all the people who in the last week saw my last video from last week and went and bought my book on my website, lisasadventurechannel.com. That was so great. I was so happy to see that so many people responded to that and wanted to get the book. So if you're looking for a wonderful guide to the trails in Rocky Mountain National Park, go to my website, check it out. If you'd like to buy the book, click buy, and I'm happy to send it to you. So thanks everybody for your support, watching the channel, liking, commenting, just being here with me through this amazing journey. I really love it. One of my awesome viewers asked me via a comment on the channel if I would show what the peaks are surrounding the loch. So I'm going to do that now so you can see. Okay, as you can see, this body of water here is the loch. And if you come up here, this whole thing is Thatch Top Mountain. And if you go a little bit further in the background, you'll see Powell Peak. You'll see Taylor Glacier, which is a really major feature in this park. You'll see Taylor Peak. And the rock wall in the foreground of, you can't really see Taylor Peak summit, but if you look in the foreground, this rock wall, those are the cathedral spires. Just beautiful. I'm also going to walk around the lake on the southern shore here so that I can give you a view looking up into the Andrews Creek drainage so you can see what's up in there, because that's really a beautiful vantage as well. So let's go around the lake a little bit and check that out. So I'm a little higher on a rock outcropping now, and you can see the cathedral spires here, and then you can see up into the Andrews Creek drainage. Just beautiful. And then over here you've got Otis Peak. I'll see you next week on Lisa's Adventure Channel for the Trail Conditions Report. You can stay tuned for it every week. Bye guys!